Hey everybody, it's Measlikes Games here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls. As you can see here, I'm rocking a male pyromancer, Master Key, very sim, whatnot. You can see my face here, maybe. Yep, there's my face. Anyways, let it begin. I'm gonna be cutting myself out here for a second until the intro and cinematics are over.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
So that's pretty friggin' cool if I do say so myself. Anyways, let it begin. So I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna best describe this build, but I do know we're gonna punch this guy in the face. Oh, just sit down, please. Just, punch you. I'm actually pretty sure your fist does just as much damage as the starting sword that you start with. And your character has broken one. Don't hold me to that though, because I'm not 100% sure. Anyways. So this is like the first time ever that I've recorded with fraps and got a higher FPS than when I was recording with DX3. So I may have to use fraps from now on for this game, which I'm okay with, because fraps is still a great program. Anyways. That bonfire effect. Lagging everything up. Anyways, right through here. And up there you can see the Asylum Demon up on the top of the screen. Anyways. But we're not fighting him yet. I mean, we could, but we're not going to. In fact, we're running right on through here. And ignoring this bonfire, because who needs that one? Yeah, so you pick up your first shield right there. It's pretty much completely useless. Got a hand axe, which is actually a pretty good weapon, all things considering. It's two-handed dashing attack will kill that guy in one shot, so that's something to consider. And then right over here. Oh wait, I lied. Ah, what? That totally curved and hit me. BS, I say. Right here, we have a pretty freaking cool guy.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringest the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
So yep, this guy's pretty cool, and as you can see up here, he actually got raffle stomped through the ceiling. I would like to assume it was by the Asylum Demon we saw up on top before he jumped down. But you can dispute that with whatever you have to say. And no, he dies. Oh God. You can see he died because we got 100 souls, which is super sad. Why did he have to die? Anyways, one shot him too. Yup, you got dead again. Run right through here, using the key he gave us. Let's actually take an Estus flask now, because why not? Asylum Demon tried to hit me, apparently. Anyways, so we got our Pyromancy Flame here, which is a pretty good weapon. Think of it as like having infinite firebombs, almost. It's pretty great. Oh. Oh, hello. Can I not? Oh, I can not parry with this hand thing. I cannot parry at all, because I'm bad and I should feel bad. Anyways. Well, that was embarrassing. Alrighty then. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We're ignoring it. Let's go right through here. And Asylum Demon. So you can jump down on him, get some decent damage. Got your Pyromancy Glove, so you can be pretty much super OP. See, there goes a huge chunk of his health. There goes another huge chunk. And there goes another. And he dodged that one, but he's dead now, so it's not a big deal. Yeah. He's pretty much super res. So it auto-saves, we get a humanity and 2k souls, and we're free. We are free. It's fantastic. It's Mr. Bombastic. Soul lost and dead right there. That's 200 souls you can get. And let me just turn on through.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
So here we are, in Lordran. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna spend some souls to level up our dex once, and endurance once, and vitality once, I suppose. Just gonna get all of our basic stats up to 12 for early business, whatnot, you know. Anyways, in Lodran, there's a bunch of stuff you can pick up. You can get a... Get out of my way, Mr. Fence. What do you think you're doing? In Lodran, you can pick up stuff like fire bombs, which are pretty great. Very useful, very useful. Go back around here, you can, let's see. There's tons of stuff in this place, like, it's kind of crazy, honestly. So much stuff you can pick up early on. Run up here, you can get a Soul of the Lost and Dead, not a big deal. Down here you can do a super jump and pick up down a secret path where you can get a whole bunch of stuff, including some homeward bones, a better melee weapon, which you're gonna go ahead and use. Some cracked red eye orbs if you ever want to do invasions because you're a prick. I'm just kidding. I actually like being invaded. See if I win, then free souls, and if I lose, I need to play better. So that's all it comes down to, really. So in this place, which I really shouldn't be because I didn't equip a shield, you can get some souls. Oh yeah, see, it shouldn't be down here at all. This was a bad decision. So while they're chasing me, we're gonna take an Estus. And there's more stuff you can get this way. And at this point, I'm pretty much dead, so I'm gonna go all in, dude. Just going all in here. Got my wing spear. This is Wyander. Going all in. Going all in! Binoculars. And homeward bone. Ah, frick. What was that? We can make it. 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 Come on, guys. Have faith. Have faith. Have faith. Have faith. Disasters are gone after the defeat of the Gravelord Servant. Yay! Somebody killed the Gravelord Servant. That's good. We can make it, guys. We can make it. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna go well. Another Soul of the Lost and Dead. Duke had skeleton out. He doesn't want any of it. Nope. Super Pro, did you see that? Oh my god. It's crazy sauce, crazy stuff. Crazy things were done. I should honestly be pretty much dead right now. That was completely a fluke. It's probably never gonna happen again. So. But yeah, so showing that pretty much proves that you should never pick binoculars as a starting gift, as if anyone would pick binoculars as a starting gift in the first place. Should be completely fair. Yeah. So, now that we have that beginning stuff, we're gonna go get some more stuff. Oh my god, stuff. Stuff's everywhere. But yeah, so what I'm going to be doing with this build is it's going to be a Dex, Pyromancy, and Fire Weapons build. It's going to be really freaking neat. It's going to be really freaking neat. I'm so excited. It's going to have relatively low attack stats because I'm going to send pretty much everything to Chaos and Fire. But it's still going to have 16 strength and like, what, 32 Dex I think I had planned out in my calculator. Maybe I'm wrong. Soul Nameless Soldier, that's good. Right down here you can kill this guy because he wants it. I don't know. He probably didn't want that at all, honestly. Got your Homeward Bone. Use it to bone home. Anyways, right over here, which I run past every friggin' time, you can get the S-Stock, which is personally one of my favorite weapons. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, see, it has some pretty good stats for a beginning weapon, you know? Fortunately, I need higher dex to use, so we're not going to be using that quite yet. Some transient curses. And you shouldn't really come down here till you get the gold serpent ring, so that the mobs you can kill will drop more transient curses, but I guess if you really want to come down here, you can. I'm just pretty much suicide running. How'd that hit me? I'll never know. But yep. Just grab that Firekeeper Soul and bone home. Doesn't take that long to cast, and that's pretty much all. Doesn't take that long to cast. So I picked up a few more things. Oh, I should probably re-equip my Homeward Bones, huh? Yep. So we got our Firekeeper Soul. So first thing you can do, you can instantly get an Estus Flask +1. Just bam, there you go. Estus Flask +1. Pretty good way to get an extra advantage, you know? Just Firekeeper Soul, yeah. And then you gotta pull this lever to pull the elevator back up. And yay, elevator. Anyways, next place we're going is somewhere you have to have the master key to get to. So yeah, use master key. Right around here should be a large soul of a nameless soldier, which I believe is either 8,000 or not 8,000, 800 or 1k souls. So that's always something you could consider doing, picking up, you know. Back this way, you got some more stuff to look at and deal with and whatnot. There's a giant skeletal dragon, but he's your friend. He doesn't want to hurt you, right? Yeah. Anyways, you can pick up this first item here, and he won't aggro. Oh, never mind. He aggroed. Oh, I almost dodged it. Not quite. Anyways, you can dodge that, which is a good idea. But it didn't work. I dodged into his hand and thus his body, so it killed me. Anyways, we're gonna equip back. We're gonna put on our hand axe because it's a bit lighter. Drop this over to here. Where'd you go? And put on a 100% physical blocking shield. Still medium? Yep, we're still medium. So now I have 100% physical blocking shield right in the beginning of the game that requires base stats to use. Actually, no, it requires 1 level up for every class, because every class starts with 9 strength and it requires 10. Well, every class starts with at least 9 strength, some have slightly more than that. But I digress. At least I think it requires 10. Yeah, it requires 10. It looks pretty neat. It's got a dragon on it. Look at that. So I'm going to go back down. So this time, we're not going to die from the Drake immediately. Yeah, sounds like a good plan, right? I think so. I think it's a good plan, personally. Depending on if I do New Game Plus after the main playthrough, and if I ever decide to do the DLC during the main playthrough, I may bring my decks up past what I had it set of 32, but that's yet to be decided, so I don't know, man, I don't know. Anyways, right here you got your souls. Run up around the side, and jump down. Nope, he got me again, somehow. Because I jumped as opposed to rolling like I wanted to. Didn't go as planned. Didn't go as planned. That's the Soul of a Proud Knight. That's something you're going to want to get, because that's 2k souls. I shouldn't be trying to get it as hard as I am, though. I should just run past him and accept my fate. I don't know. Yeah. But it's arguable that you should pick that up first, just because it is a Soul of a Proud Knight. And our straight sword is only good for faith builds, and the shield is a shield. It's mediocre at best. I mean, it's not the best shield. Certainly a shield though. But yeah. There are other things you can do right in the beginning of the game. Like, you can go to the catacombs, you can get the Gravelord sword, and that requires 16 strength to 2-hand, I believe, so that might be something you want to do. Like, I don't know. It's, there's just stuff you can do, and then the Black Knight's Halberd, 24 strength to 2-hand, or 23, something like that. Yeah, there's just all kinds of assorted stuff you can do pretty early on in the game that most people don't even think about, really. Like, so he's gonna shoot poison. We're just gonna go. We're not even gonna care. Do you see how much better that went when we didn't even care? He's just a big, friendly piece of the atmosphere. No craps given, dude. No craps given. Anyways, these guys down here are actually kind of dangerous. I would not suggest taking them on. They're significantly more dangerous than the giant skeletal dragon. They're probably going to get me. Nope. I really shouldn't have come back here. This was a bad decision on my part, but he attacked a wall as opposed to attacking me, so everything went better than expected. Go ahead and bring your homeward bones out here if you want to live. And, yeah. Where's the bronze armor with a spider shield, which is a pretty decent shield, all things considered. Like, but yeah, these guys will stay aggroed on you even when you jump down, which can make it rather hard to escape. Obviously, it's giant Drake orgy now. Look at this. It's madness. Shoving their heads straight up each other's butts. Kind of disgusting. Jesus, Drakes, you're so nasty. Anyways, homeward bone again. Whee! Homeward bone! And now we're going to use some souls, shall we? Yes, we shall. Oh, hey, I actually have them equipped. Nice. Oh, that's 3,000 souls. Nice. Or, no, it was 2,000. I don't know what I'm talking about. So you can go ahead and up decks again. 2 more endurance and 2 more decks. There you go. So that'll hold us over for quite a while, probably till we beat Tauros, actually. I can actually give us our S-Stock, can it? Yes, it can. Alright. But yeah, this weapon's pretty nice because you can attack from behind shields with it. It has a pretty decent moveset, all things considered. Like the strong attack one-handed is a flashy little like slashy thing, so you're not missing out on your slashing attacks for bosses that are quite a bit taller than you, and you got your decent poking moveset. See here, it's pretty good. I think it has pretty crappy poise damage, but who cares, honestly. He jumped into my backstab. I'm okay with this. Not sure how long I'm going to be using an S-Stock. I might upgrade this along with a rapier. Probably going to do that, actually. Because as nice as the S-Stock is for PvE, not too good for PvP. Not too good for PvP at all. It's pretty easy to punish the S-Stock because it doesn't do that much poise damage, so if they have a decent chunk of poise, they can tank your hit and just continue to stun lock you. But yeah, jumping across here gets you a pretty crappy ring. I usually don't use this ring, but it's nice to have, just in case, you know. It breaks upon use, but when you use it, I mean, it breaks upon death, but when you use it, you keep all souls, humanities, and your humanity, assuming you're human. So it could be nice if you plan on doing a suicide run, but otherwise I don't really find it all too useful. And I missed him. That's okay. Anyways. See, yeah. So you don't want to miss your parries. That's a bad decision, missing your parries. I'm actually going to equip some different armor. As you can see, the background stuff is pretty decent, but it weighs a chunk more than the heavy stuff. Yeah, I like the way background legs and arms look, but nothing else of it. Yep. So, right in here, you got a giant rat, which you can just sprinting attack to death with the S-Stock, because lol S-Stock. And right on through here, you got a nothing, so that's important. Ooh, tasty. Sorry. So yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but I half parried the one guy and fully parried the other. Like, there's two separate parts of a parry. There's partial parries, which obviously are not the part you'd prefer. Dang it, stop being weird. Thank you. Partial parries, which are bad, and full parries, which are nice. A partial parry, you don't lose as much, you lose as much stamina as you would on a regular parry, and you take a bit of chip damage, but you don't get knocked back like you would with blocking. So if you don't have 100% physical block shield, sometimes partial parries are better than full, like, blocking. I don't know. You'll take a bit more damage, but you won't get knocked back if it's a low stability shield, so. Here's our Drake. He's friendly, I'm sure. And just poke this guy to death before he does anything from behind that thing. Parry this guy so you can get some invulnerability frames from the archer. And stab this guy to death and try and dodge the arrow like that, like a boss. Run through here. Two-hand that mother trucker and stab him in the penis. Nope. Anyways. Ooh, super jump. Yeah. Swaggin'. These guys, the easiest way to take care of them, in my opinion, is just wait for the attack, bait it if you have to, and then do the parry. Not hard, and pretty effective. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Dude, do it. Do it. Do it. Good boy. Well, that was a fail on my part. Oh god. Sometimes they do have different moves which can be a bit harder, but See, not a big deal. Like, I fixed my mistake. Not a big deal. Not a biggie. Is no problem. Anyways, right down here, there's a merchant, and if you have any souls, you may want to just go ahead and use them so you can buy everything you're going to want from him, which is actually a pretty decent amount of stuff, honestly. Yeah. But 2k souls should get you everything you're going to want to buy as long as you're not a, like, mage or something. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, pick up a rapier, a short bow, and oh, I was going to buy a heater shield, but that's okay. 1,000 souls, dude. It's more souls than I have. QQ. Whatever, I'll probably have 1k souls by the time I'm done killing all the stuff in here. Yeah, but there's... I thought there was a sneak attack, but I guess I'm mistaken. Oh, poise. It's important. Not too important, though. Well, I don't think poise is that important, but it's pretty much the only reason to wear armor, honestly. Like, the rest is just style points. Yep. Just got right up here. Forget what you have. You can actually do a super jump off of this cliff onto right there, if you see it. That doorway. You can jump from there, and then down from that to the lower Blight Town. I mean Undeadburg, which is right over there at that chimney. So you can do that. That's kind of crazy, but you can. Here's 10 throwing knives. Here's a jump that you can make to pick up a crossbow, which is pretty nice, pretty handy. Maybe I won't buy a heater shield. Like, in all fairness, what do I really need it for? I got my dragon shield, which is perfectly good. Only reason I really pick up the heater shield from him is if I'm gonna not be using, you know, this shield I got now, or the grass crest shield, because it does have decently high stability, 100% physical block, and only weighs 2. So definitely a good shield. I'd suggest it over most of the other starter shields. Like, a lot of people use it in high-level builds for a low-weight, 100% physical blocking shield, which is a nice idea. Certainly works very well. I've used it in a couple dex builds just because it is so lightweight. So I didn't have to pump endurance or wear like a row fap or whatnot. So yeah, I like it. It's a good shield. Well, not necessarily a good shield, but it's a shield that has 100% physical block for like nothing. So there you go. I believe it only requires 8 strength even, so literally you could put that on anyone. It's kind of great. Yep. See, as you can see, we're back up here now. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. That's humanity, so that's worth picking up for sure. Yeah. Oh, I got 20 souls for something. Not sure what. Anyways, I did get some more souls, so I'm going to go ahead and use those. Nice, nice, nice. I'm also going to go ahead and open this and pick up my wooden shield, which is also another pretty decent looking I say, not decent shield. What did I buy? I did pick up my rapier and a light bow. I was gonna buy a heater shield, but I don't need to. So yeah, from there you're just gonna want to run back here and buy as many arrows as you can. Honestly, like, that's what I do after that. No, not wooden arrows, standard arrows. There you go. Yep. So there you go. That's what you need with that. And we're gonna rest at the bonfire and call it an episode, I think. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Mees Likes Games. Let's playing Dark Souls. Fire, fire, fire build. See you guys in the next one. Bye.